You up for the sequel, so come for the feature. I'm grinding hard, you're whining back. I know you cause to pain your feelings. The hands are down your body, yeah, you can't deny you feel me. I can't get enough of this. We never prepared for this. Lanes don't cross, we can't turn it back. Cheers, cheers, a chicken rum with me friends. Party with me friends. Cheers. Cheers, a chicken rum with me friends, popping bottles with me friends. Ooh yeah, hooray! I celebrating life. We only have one life. Ooh yeah, hooray! I celebrating life. We feeling happy, yeah. Stop by say, you must have what's up, baby? You feel the energy when girls walking up. Good night, wake up. Big speaker, big jump, big wheeler, big road, big road, big road, big road. We wind up and get on bad and walk she man. Big road, big road, big road. She want a big road. From the time she see the road. From the time she touch the road, she start wind up and get it deep. She want feel the baseline, she's so. She want us to put her down, she up on the street. One who can handle it and mix it up, make it sweet. No little than, just bigger than the highway in Tokyo, Japan. She want more space to wind the waist. Cause if the road too small, it's traffic and mini place. She want big road, big road, big road, big road. We wind up and get on bad and walk she man. Big road, 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 Boom Shot Friday. Send them boys now. Big up the throne them.
And we're jump starting your weekend with some good vibes, good music, good conversation, and of course we try to keep you entertained. Good morning to you. This is OMG in the morning. If you're just joining us, remember that you can link up with us on our station WhatsApp at 455-1069. You can send us a voice note, keep it nice and clean, and you can also send us your WhatsApp messages. You can also call us at 451-1069, and we are also live on Facebook. If you're trying to find us there, you can search for @BoomSVG1069. That is also our handle for our Instagram and Facebook, Lord, Instagram and YouTube. So remember to subscribe and follow us on those platforms. Link up with us, turn on your notifications so that you can be up to date when anything is going on here at Boom 1069. Let me say good morning to Mary. Mary, good morning to you. Hope you're having a good
morning, Mary.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? You didn't come in to say morning in general, but then you came in to say morning to Mary. It's like, so wanting to others listening.
Because of Mary, Mary.
Right, but then you should say morning still to everybody else.
Yeah.
What?
I appreciate Mary. All the Marys.
So once your name is Mary, Shady's saying good morning to you. If your name is anything but Mary, he's not saying good morning to you. Okay, that's what was
morning,
that?
Mary Providence.
Especially Mary
of
Providence.
Annisville.
Wait, why are you telling the woman business? You putting the woman business out on the road.
Well, she's a businesswoman.
So did she conduct the business at her home?
Yeah.
People have to come at her home. Yeah. But okay. All right, Mary. Well, I'm hoping that you are okay with your address being known. All right, boo. I hope so. Good morning to Samantha. She's locked on as well. We got a message for you from District Stairs. Let me see here. you want to check out District Stairs, and we would have had a conversation with them on Wednesday morning, and we got to see inside the store. We got to see some of the products that are available. I'm telling you, you really want to check out District Stairs if you're doing any kind of upgrade in your home, if you're building your home, if you are in the process of renovating your office space, or you're just establishing your office space. So people like Mary and so on, all these people tell people like Shady to link you up with some things from District Stairs. Yeah, I know Mary would be in agreement with me. Mary wants some vinyl flooring, Shady.
I gotta look into it.
Right, that's what we like to hear. Listen, District Stairs is having a grand summer sale. You can get 20% off all vinyl flooring store-wide. And let's tell you a bit about vinyl floors. They're suitable for not only your home, but also your commercial space and office buildings. They're beautiful, which we saw on Wednesday. Versatile, water resistant, and durable. They are also easy to install. You can actually make it a project, a DIY project, do it yourself, and you are going to love it. District Stairs is also offering free shipping for the months of July and August. So you have some time to sort yourself out and make sure that you capitalize on that free shipping from District Stairs. You can find them on Instagram as well as Facebook at District Stairs, or you can send a WhatsApp message to them at 289-200-7649. Again, that number is 289-200-7649. So make sure you link up with District Stairs too. They don't stick with it. Last night I heard about a drive-by shooting incident that took place, I think, in Block 2000 area. I'm just trying to pull up like the details on it quickly. So people still doing them reckless things. People still doing drive-by shootings. That is so. Boy, I don't even know what to say about these things when they happen.
It's funny enough. I dropped some in stubs, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time my windows out, you can't see my vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And I pull up on the block. I see the guys, just start moving real fidgety. Yeah, some of them get up, most of them get up and move, and so I don't cry on my window and come
make sure your windows, yeah, so that people.
Most of them wouldn't know me, but I don't think they know my car because I don't be in them areas. Say like, boy, don't do them things.
Wow.
Don't do them things.
Yeah, nah. Because from what I understand, let me see. I think I have the article now. That's where they usually hang out. There's a bar right there as you turn the corner, and that's where they usually hang out. But my thing is, when these things are happening, there are also other people there who ain't involved in your thing. Like, not everybody there is involved in your situation that all you have going on. And the fact that you are willing to damage these people in the process of dealing with whatever your situation is between somebody, that's what's crazy to me. Like, it's like, oh well, if other people did, then too bad. Nah, that's come on, man. Oh, we got somebody celebrating a birthday. Allison, good morning to you, Allison.
Cancer.
Allison, good morning and happy birthday. We gotta see. Hopefully Mr. Hamilton calls this morning and we get him to sing happy birthday for Allison. Allison, would you like that? Honestly, happy birthday to Allison. We hope that you have a great time celebrating your birthday with us this morning. But let me read the information for you from that incident that took place last night. So it says 2 men shot dead in Block 2000. Homicide count reaches 25. Where are we going with that? So 2 men are dead. A third person is nursing. Also, it's actually 3 of them who were shot. Yeah, two were shot. I know that one was killed. He was killed on the spot. The other one was hospitalized. All right, so let's find out more about these victims. So dead are Darius Bino, 25, young, of Old Montrose, and Zimron Richards, 28, of Redemption Shops. Antoine Butcher, 23 of Old Montrose, was shot in his left leg and is a patient at the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital. Eyewitness News understands that the men were relaxing at their usual hangout spot in front of Singer's warehouse when a vehicle drove by and opened fire on them. That's just crazy, yo. Biner reportedly sustained gunshot injuries to the chest and died at the scene. Richards, who was shot about his body, was taken to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital where he died. The killings bring the homicide count to St. Vincent and the Grenadines this year to 25. And we are now in what? What month is this again? July? July. We're just in July. So, if we're just in July, I don't want to see what the count is going to be by the time we get to December.
What's the highest we ever got it? 35, 6,
Wait, what?
I can't remember.
Nah, more than that, boy. You talking about... No, Vinci and that sweet again. Way more than that. So we're going to see if this number keeps climbing. Personally, I just find any kind of shooting, one, is not necessary. And two, the drive-by shooting, you have to be on another level, bro. You can't be that. There's something seriously insane to me about getting in a vehicle and just deciding, yeah, I'm going to go and shoot up, and who drop. That's nuts. I also can't live watching over my shoulder every second, like you saying, when a vehicle pass, you have to be like, oh, no. But then now, it don't even matter if you're in a mix-up or something, because you could just be anywhere chilling and man just pass by and you just never know. So, I don't know. We're talking about Fernando just joined us. Morning.
Yes, morning, Daniel. Morning, Shady. Morning to everybody who is listening to 106.9.
All right. We're talking about the drive-by shooting that took place last night at Block 2000. And we're saying how crazy it is that people just drive by a spot and shoot up. If other people there today, if not, whatever. Crazy.
Well, normally you see these things are planned, and for one reason or the other, sometimes revenge,
But if you're doing a drive-by, man, at a place where people liming, how you know who, so other people probably there, you just willing to.
Well, I think until the authorities really clamp down on this thing here, it will continue, because, these persons are operating like,
Clamp down how? How they going clamp down?
Well, I mean, there is different measures. The police knows a lot of the times they're getting information, They know what is happening on the ground. It is up to them to really take a serious action in terms of arresting these persons or do more serious investigative work, because these things are investigation always continuing, right? And this is what I'm saying. Until these criminals see that the full force of the law is coming down on them, they will always continue to do what they're doing.
I think some of them are okay with being arrested, honestly.
Well, some are okay, but if you're gonna carry out a drive-by shooting, you ain't looking to get arrested.
Exactly. So jail, I don't think jail time
would deter them.
Yeah, they're deterring them. And even in the prison system, what are they doing in the prison system to ensure that these persons come out reformed?
But prison is supposed to be a correctional.
It's supposed to be a correctional facility.
But what kind of programs do we have in our prison here that helps to make it a correctional facility?
Well, this is.
What, counseling? I have to ask Pastor if he is.
And how effective are these?
How many persons have gone to prison that have come out and not been repeat offenders?
That's something you probably gotta ask the authorities.
A lot of times when you hear articles about some kind of criminal activity,
repeat offenders,
they have this, they did this. So.
Yep. Even when the prisoners come out, what are they doing when they are out? You know what I mean? They're allowed to just continue their criminal lifestyle until they're
caught again.
Exactly. So the cycle just continues.
Yeah, your guess. Who do you think it is?
Happy birthday.
Let's see who it is. I'm not hearing the caller. Hello, good morning. You're live on 1069. I'm not getting the button push. No, the button ain't pushing at all. Look. Good morning. You're live on 1069.
Hello, good morning, good morning.
Morning. Oh, wow. Thank God I ain't put no money on that bet, the boy.
But hey, what? Since we in the y'all talking about corrupt and these criminal activities, since we're in the business of putting camera for watch billboard, I think we should put some. Hopefully, they have camera up there to catch a license plate and the car, make and model, or something like that.
I don't think they do original plates. I think they would.
But even when you look at it, there are a lot of cameras now around Kingston and surrounding areas. More homes are getting cameras. So what is the problem? Are the cameras not working?
But and also you see, we by the time we get to the police, you don't gone too far already.
Yeah.
So have to look within themselves, and we don't have no kind of peer mediation throughout the place. Like the elders in the community drink water and mind their business too much because we don't know who the bad youth man and them coming up in the community.
Yeah, but you putting your family at risk.
Yeah, you are, but then which is why have a saying, then we should before it grow. And then a lot of us in Timbins, you know, take pride in when a bad man until the bad man dead. Everybody know a bad man and we say, boy, you know that boy, the Max is a gangster. Instead of coming and say, Max, I know you're from small, I know your grandmother, what you're doing is foolishness, stop your stupidness in a jail. And maybe it's 1,500 times you tell Max that he might resonate in a Max head and Max the boy at Shona. You know what I'm saying? So we have to also take ownership of our crimes.
Max ridden some water under you for thinking that you could ever tell him anything, because a lot of times I do think that people sometimes express concern or whatever, but it isn't received very well.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. If a man trying to get to a girl and if you're ring someone and you know, 5 months, 3 months, 2 months, he reach back into inbox again and slide back into inbox. So the consistency, if Max rings someone under you for trying to correct Max, slide back in a Max inbox again. And be consistent, the same energy will be consistent in trying to get into a girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, and I'm not, because that happened to me already, you know. Many times when I try to talk to people and people say, boy, Max, boy, mind your business, you don't know this and that and the other, and then we read slide back in the inbox and they do. And also we have to figure out when to slide in somebody inbox or when to approach somebody, because if you approach somebody after they don't allegedly press a crime, they're on defense mode. So you have to wait until they die down, and maybe when you and them drinking a day, maybe when they're in a better mood now, you have a conversation, and that's the approach you have, because when you approach somebody in a stressful situation, progress does almost never happen. You know what I'm saying? And then the police, them also have to do better public relations with people, because police just come at people with some authority. And authority is intended to mean the person who have the authority is God, and the person who have the authority is less than. But it's a problem, but it's going to take years for us to really solve this problem. And it's a sad reality. I would never think Timbins would have drive-by shooting.
That's true.
And this is my first one. This is.
Well, it's just like we become like sort of immune to these things now, because you know, people are dying, people are being killed, and after a period we just forget and we move on until the next thing happens.
It's just another one. We immune to crime, gun violence, and we immune to rape. Because we turn around somebody, if I hear somebody in Calaquag get picked up yesterday or the day before yesterday for violating a 12-year-old girl, and it even upset me like that because I didn't really hear the details yet. But it's a sad reality, Jen. But big up all yourself, and I hope all have a blessed weekend, and everybody in St. Vincent, please be safe and enjoy your life.
Yeah, man, Max,
all right,
respect.
thanks, Max. Have a good one.
But Daniel, even when you look at this situation with Precious, you know, you notice that just died down. You're not hearing anything. We don't even know how investigations are going. You know what I'm saying? And this is just one instance of, you know what I mean, we just neglecting and forgetting everything else. You know,
my thing about that incident is what are they saying? I feel like they don't come to the public enough.
Exactly.
It's like they were saying, the PR, it's really poor.
Exactly.
It's really, really poor.
You know,
They're not coming to the public and say. As a matter of fact, how were they able to identify her? What did they do to identify her? They made a release, and it was from that. So does that not
Exactly.
show you that clearly you need the public's help? So by
exactly,
not, I
exactly.
understand that there's certain things you cannot tell the public in an investigation for, to protect the investigation and all of these
Right.
things. I get that, but then there are also things that us knowing can
Yeah.
possibly help you. You don't
exactly,
know
exactly.
by saying certain things what can come out from the public,
Yeah,
and they just. It's like, they're just doing their own thing, and it's like, whatever we know, we don't know, whatever.
and just
Yeah.
hope the public
Forget about
don't
it.
forget about that.
But we can't forget
Mm-mm.
about things like that. And I mean,
Mm.
how long has it been now since we've gotten an update on what's going on with Precious?
Exactly.
What about the situation with that young man, CJ Weeks?
Nothing.
These things, they just, it's like after the 9 days talk, when people stop talking about it, it's like they're just gonna let it be. All right, let me see who's on the line. Good morning, you're live on 106.9.
Good evening, sister. How are you?
I'm good.
I have to say this. I'm going to sound like a broken record. I missed you yesterday because we're looking for some, clarity, somebody to come on, because this is the radio station we tell people to come to, where we can express ourselves and feel like if we're in a democracy, not like in Sri Lanka. And I missed you yesterday, and I just want to say this one thing. I know you mean you're going to speak about issues and make it sound like if we have a democracy. We don't have it. This is Mr. Hamilton. I could testify in front of a judge what happened to me in Jesco. It was raw corruption. And when the last person I went to was Mr. Gonsalves, and when I went to him, it was through Mike Brown. He said, I can't take the Stephen thing going on. And I won't have to waste time and go through that. And I'm saying here to you is that the problem is with him. But everybody can't touch him because they're afraid of him. He is there to protect you and defend you. Just one thing. Let me just read this and cover up, because obviously there's so much things that are being covered up. I just wanted to sit on the updated July 3rd, 2020. At this time, for people aged 2 years, CDC recommends proper wearing of well-fitted masks. They protect you and your family from various, airborne diseases. This update is based on current available scientific data, including an understanding of the domestic and global epidemiology, new circulating variants, and the impact of disease severity and vaccine effectiveness. So here you have CDC, and been wobbling the other day. So you're fully vaccinated, taking off. They went on, along with staying up to date with the COVID-19 vaccine, avoid crowds. Hand washing and wearing a well-fitted mask and respirator is recommended. And so here you have a situation where the CDC is telling you don't wear masks. And what is happening? We had a mask mandate in vans. I was very, very, very upset at times because my wife reached home late, sometimes going close to 7, because it was enforced when we had the original. Now we have BA4, we have BA5, we have BA5.2 that comes from Beijing, and now we are understanding BA2.75 in India. These are very invasive to vaccines. This ain't no little waste of time anything. This is the time when we need our masks. Oh, for God's sake, Mr. Gonsalves. This ain't Hamilton calling to home news station. This is what we expect to come from our chief medical officer. This is what we hear to come from the mouth of Dr. Friday. This is what we expect to come from the mouth of a minister of health and education. This is what we hear to hear the authority to warn our people so we can stay safe, not just to wind up your body. And let me just end by saying, essentially, if you want to protect your family, if you want to protect your loved ones, I'm very happy for a lot of the people around here in Israel. I'm proud of them because I'm seeing their children. I know a lot of the younger people are not wearing it because they're encouraged to go party and set a night spot by Mr. Gonsalves. But let me say this to you. If you want your children to live, if you want your mommy to live, if you want to save yourself, please, I'm begging you, we know now, but factually, and I have some information sent you coming from the UK, that the vaccines are not holding up against Omicron. So don't make any Jomo or any individual on a radio station tell you it's factual that the vaccines are not working properly, please pay attention. Take my advice. Wear that mask properly in and out. It's the only way you're going to protect yourself because we don't have a vaccine.
Miss Hamilton, we have to wrap up with you.
Go ahead.
We have to wrap up. We have someone, however, on our live. She's celebrating her birthday, and we would like for you to sing a little happy birthday for her because
Her name is Alison.
Okay, well, the thing is that, I've set a trend here, and so I hope that maybe one of you could give me 5 minutes. I could tell you all a little bit about the economy. But let me just say hello to my sister. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you ain't singing it?
Well, I mean, I hope. No, wait now. Just say happy birthday to her. Hope and pray you live to see many more. And the 13th was mine.
Oh,
so I thank God
happy
for my wife.
belated birthday greetings. Belated birthday greetings, Mr. Hamilton.
Listen, we are all, July born,
Cancer.
Let me go. Cancer, yes. God bless you. Happy birthday. Let me go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my loving sister. Happy birthday to you.
Come on.
All right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hamilton. God bless you. Have a good weekend.
My sister, please, I hope you're going to encourage people.
Yeah,
whether you're vaccinated or not, don't go in no van. Drivers, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting your customers. Please don't take no ignoramus from Mr. Gonzalez anymore. It must change. Police officers see many of you not wearing your mask. Do not take that risk with your children and your family. It's wrong. I gone.
All right, thanks, man.
All right.
Wow.
Woo, we got another caller. Good morning. That's probably a ring back. All right, so we're going to jump out, take a commercial break. Listen, when we come back, we got to revisit some things that we discussed during the week. We have some updates on some of them. So we're going to do our weekly wrap up when we come back. This is OMG in the morning. It is Boom Chat Friday on 106.9.
Water. Shop more, save more in the Ashley Savings Event happening now. Get an additional $200 off your purchase when you buy a full sofa set. That's right, you can save big on favorite Ashley pieces. Get your rocker recliner you've always had an eye on. Enhance your bedroom, expand your dining room. Get that living room combo for less than $3,000. Shop now with no cash and don't miss out on these awesome savings only at Courts. Offer available online and shopcourts.com and at your nearest Courts store. Conditions apply. Courts, bringing value home.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Yeah, twinkle. Yeah, came up. East, yeah. Now the east make your boss like squeeze. Teeth, I'm a certified freak. Done. Yeah. Yo, me I beg you a piece. Oh jeez, man I owe that zip up in your jeans. Whoa, don't tell you say me not quit. I'ma don't want hear me want feel. You can't don't tell me. Me love right all you have to do I lay down. Me top best believe you have to pay down. Me now sell something but something I feel run real. Yeah, blue like crypto. when you touch me. Lift it, make twinkle back it, yeah. Boom boom, pananka I do tricks. Boom boom, I saw me rock with it. Bam bam, so me twerk and split. Boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, pananka I do tricks. Boom boom, I saw me rock with it. Bam bam, so me twerk and split. Boom boom, boom boom, yeah. Baby, I don't fuck with too many men. You got the juicy juice, you got the blim. Bad freaky girl, I got a lot of them. Anywhere we see you, get the bend. And me don't talk. Love how you taste me off is all love. Put some more pressure on me, no. Get some today, come back, man, you know. You get shot at bread like you're asthmatic. Give it to your well sloppy, left me knees, bitchy patches, just for leave, make it happy. I'm a sex addict, let's go again, puppy. You see you, come here. Boom, boom, pananka, I do jigs. Boom, boom, I saw me rock with it. Bam, bam, so me twerk and split. Boom, 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 pananka, I do jigs. Boom, boom, I saw me rock with it. Bam, bam, so me twerk and split. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh boy, if you never get my call, then I who? You forgot say you think got you. Funny how you never buy me a shoe. But as a ring on you, me I run to. You say I don't usually act like this, and you're right. You need a girl like me by your side. You're toxic, I'm a love exercise. Stress me out, all you want is a ride. What's a girl to do when she's needy? Your bed's off, it I must empathy. Pillow talk, I'ma care about your feelings. Touch nice, I'm gonna care how you treat me. And that's not right. The only thing exciting about us is our sex life. You are deal with me how you want, but then I'm like that tonight. I do the sex, give me peace of mind. And you know I don't tolerate bad vibes. And I must be hypnotized.
She no wanna love now, she just want, yeah. Face down with her, and she ride the body long like she no wants to. When she go out, big fat cock. This no bro, she no wanna love just. So me love the way she call me name. Say she only feel pleasure, she never feel no pain. Say she would never love her man the same. Me a give 10 round, she a tell me fi come again. Me a the man. Say she want enough attention, but her man she can't depend on one ride my. She get satisfaction, she love the way it turn up strong. Girl I hold it like a man, can sing all night. She not stop it up me like a. Alright, face down right, pull up back shot she like, me turn her over. If her up, but tonight she like the man. I love her right. Yeah, I don't give a all the neighbor, them a hear her cry. All I was at night, couldn't believe me woulda be her type. So me maga pull it out, she couldn't believe her girl. She no wanna love now, she just want, yeah, face down with her top. And she ride the body long like she no wants to. When she go out, big fat body cock. This she no wanna love. Shit, my girl, if you ask, then do it. Nobody not go judge a girl if you are freak. The way I'm a good girl, me not go leave. But feel me love your mouth more than the honey. You want to take you to me scheme, me want you on my team. Reminisce on the girl, me feel it now my dream. Body nice, skin smooth, you full of attitude. Plus you pretty and you rude. Now feel like you a girl, me need you like food. Yeah. So just do what you want, do. Girl, my girl, yeah, do what you want, yeah. Just do what you want, do. Yeah, she do what she want, and she not give up. She said the man above her the only one she trusts. But I me alone, get her we could untouch. She said the thing tough, make just fly like dove. We just have a dog, we enough time for love. Feel it, be amazing. Yeah, you put me the greatest, great. We know you like it, girl. Grab it by your neck. After time now, on the time to get back. In the left corner where you just get back. You are just yeah, I'm hey. We know this is your first time fucking with a real man, a veteran, your ex-man, him a beginner. So Nick, up, make it the child. And you got me people don't know me. I'm living ya. Do what you want, girl. Do what you want. Let's go, girl. Do what you want. Hey. Do what you want.
It's a beat, boy.
Up on the shotty. She love the stats, cash on the party. from Belmont Court. She feeling naughty, so me make love after the party. Cause one thing we like, a girl alone. Monsters out late night, left she man alone. Say she want come out in the bad zone. And she man for spike, making think Amazon. All the girl them love it on one side, yeah, on one side. We'll do anything when the I-6 outside. And these beats bring up enough wheels from the south side. Real beats make them open up. I quit smoking them one with the loud pipe. A boy girl with my chest high, proud guy. Don't you feel it when you're bad? Well try, mess with the team cause you're down. Real bad man when the girl them wild. Well I to make she feel safe. She have the girl them job. She tell she man she is skills. She want a real bad man then. She want a real bad man friend. She get when she see them bring problems, I'ma make you back, baby.
Welcome to Sesame Street, where them gal and them sweet. Trinidad gal, fat up and neat. 17 with a big belly, cause you know how these are them do it. Welcome to Sesame Street, where them gal and them sweet. Trinidad gal, fat up and neat. 17 with a big belly, cause you know how these are them do it. Well, 9 o'clock in the morning, say she was cool. One man up in her soul. Say she was the dagger when me stop her, say me touching her soul. One man I feel control. She no wanna sweater when me touch her, say she never feel cool. One man up in her soul. She a give me headers only neckers when she a feet touch road. One man that a her cool.
She don't wanna put my stuff in the bed. One real bad man where I hunt for the bird. Real bad man where balance the metal steady. Real bad man will put a shot up in your jelly. She a ball for the monsters and lash up it. Marabal thugs meet a man be a head. She a roll on the gong and a wine for the red. Indecent wine when a time for desserts.
Home Chat Friday.
So I'm just gonna read some of the comments before we do our weekly wrap up. Let me see what's going on here. We gotta say good morning to Highly Favored Child. Claudius, good morning to you. Someone here says he never thought there would be drive-by shooting in SVG. Well, has he heard the radio being played and the music being played in SVG on radio, in vans, in clubs, bombarding people with these gunman music? It must have a cultural effect. Not saying music alone is to blame, though. What y'all think about that? That the music.
Shady?
Max.
Just we're all in
Shady, a
that picture.
DJ. Shady start for.
Max.
Wait, I know, but where y'all?
That's one of the carnival event.
Okay.
Big up to Max.
Well, in my opinion, I think it can help to contribute because, you know what I mean, these young kids, especially these youths, when they're bombarded with certain lyrics, certain lyrical content, the violence in the music is something that you could naturally see they're trying to patronize.
Right. Well, my thing is, I don't know. That's what I like. It's just me. I like soca music, you understand? That's for me the music of choice every time. I love when it's 100% soca. You know how I felt about that song in the beginning, but I is this happy music. It have some gun tunes that the beats catch you sometimes. They ain't even realize that wait, that's the lyrics, right? That's the lyrics. Yeah. But I think there are so many different areas and avenues that contribute to it, and they all kind of go hand in hand. So
yeah. Well, before we go further, let me say good morning to Bing, Fly Guy himself. I see him tuning in. I hope he recovers soon.
All right. Yeah. Let's do our weekly wrap up. So earlier this week, we spoke about Luther. Oh, we might have to use his, full name from now on. So Randy Luther McIntosh being possibly appointed as the Consul General in, is it New York, right?
Yes.
And we finally received confirmation. He would have made a post on social media. So I'm going to read that for you. It says, when the winds are blowing against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. On the other side of the storm is the strength that comes from having navigated through it. Today was a living testimony that my pillars, supporters, and well wishers in this world are too solid and too grounded for me to be easily shaken. The names of my pillars are too many to mention, but I saw your posts, comments, congratulatory messages, calls, prayers, advice, and the list goes on. I was just too inundated to respond to all, but I have nothing but love for you. Thank you for being there for me, and I was never a person to boast and show qualifications because they do not define me. My work certainly does. They know not my real journey. God brought me from nothing. Thanks to the government of SVG for placing that confidence in me. Watch the manifestation of my works with the wonderful Vincentians in the U.S. diaspora. So that is the statement that he would have made. So we have confirmation that we will.
Yeah, he will
see
take up
Luther,
the position. And also the Howie Prince, who is currently the Consul General, has been recalled, and I think he will leave office end of month.
Yeah.
So as we were discussing, Ford was on Tuesday, and there was some criticism with the appointment of Luther and so forth, and there were persons calling in and said there's a distinction between a diplomatic post and the Consul General post, and Consul Jomo Thomas would have given his take, and he would have supported the position of Luther.
Listen, whether you agree with it, whether you don't agree with it, whether you are for it, whether you're against it, the fact of the matter is he's going to be appointed.
Exactly.
And as Vincentians, we have to put all those things aside and support our fellow Vincentians. We want to wish Luther all the best.
Yeah.
I saw somebody post, we hoping that we can still get some Christmas parang and thing. Luther, don't let us down. I'm sure you could still squeeze in. A nice boy. Nah. We can't. That hadn't be a part of the deal. Like you could still give us some good parang during the Christmas season. So we want to wish him all the best, and we're sure that he will do the best that he can in his new position. So Luther, big up yourself, man. So something else that we discussed this week. Yeah, this is a real comedy place, I don't. Where's the back and forth going on right now with the PM and the president of the Teachers Union? One saying I'm going to take radical action.
Yes.
The PM say, well, take the radical action if you want, just make sure it's within the confines of the law. And what is going on with these fellas? I feel like they're always at it.
Yeah, most definitely, because the Teachers Union president, he has his position to advocate, and he has to advocate on behalf of the members of the union. You know what I mean? And that includes those teachers who are at home currently, looking to be reinstated. So that was the one of the big word in the whole thing: rehiring and reinstated. But the Teachers Union, he has his position. The Prime Minister has his position, which is that he's still pushing for teachers to be vaccinated. And it seems like a lot of persons just want to just get over this thing. The Prime Minister is saying that he will see, or the government will see what come out of the carnival, if there was a spike or anything.
How many cases do we have now? We're at one. Is it one?
I'll have to double check.
120 something or 180 something. I'm not sure, but I know we're in the hundreds, 100 and something.
But what do you think? Do you think the teachers should be not just teachers only?
I have been very, very, very strong about that.
And
I don't think you should. It's people's livelihood you're talking about.
Exactly.
It's people's ability to provide for their families, and it makes it worse when all of us was outside for carnival, including the kids playing mass, and then in the clubhouse in Victoria Park, and now you want to come and say people calling teachers saying they want to be in the classroom with no unvaxxed teachers. Really? That making no sense to me.
When I was going to secondary school, I know of a young lady, very, very, very intelligent, and she would have gone and trained to be a teacher and so forth, get her qualification. I think she is a Spanish teacher, but currently, I just met her the other day, and she's selling local juices. You know what I mean? And I met another one. She's at a Syrian store. Just trying to make ends meet.
Boy, that's not it.
Yeah.
That can work. And there's nothing wrong with selling local juice.
No.
But when you go to
Train,
ensure that you're qualified for a
invest your
particular
time and
exactly your time and
things,
your
yeah.
finances
Yes,
and all of
yes.
that, you dedicate yourself to your profession.
Mhm.
For you to come now and say, boy, I had to figure out something to do. What can I do? For the person on WhatsApp, yes, we are taking calls. My back was turned there to the phone line, so I'm sorry that I would not have seen if you called. You can call us at 451-1069. I just think this thing is who are these people that are calling saying they don't want to be in the classroom with unvaxxed? Let me see if I could find it. So here are some of the things that the Prime Minister said. Okay, he says, take your radical action if you want to take radical action. It's a free and democratic country. Well, okay. You take your action within the framework of the law. And then he said, I have an obligation, I have a responsibility, and I also said that any conversation in this matter, when you're having it, we have to have a conversation with the parents, which is fine. I have a conversation with the parents, include the people in the decision-making process.
Exactly.
We have to have conversations in relations to the students. We have a caller, so let's stick a pin. Good morning, you're live.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
This is one infamous guy calling you on.
Mr. Frank De Silva.
Good morning.
Mr. Frank, you shorten? People say that voices is similar, you might have to do a biology, but might have to be a biologist to make the on that.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Hamilton. Mr. Hamilton, I'm asking you, please, maybe you could supply the people at the radio station with your information on the effectiveness of wearing masks, please, Mr. Hamilton. Now, as to the situation with the teachers and getting vaccinated, this thing is just you're just outlining there, big carnival, little children, just a kind of way. One time somebody wanted some relative of mine to go play carnival. I put my foot down, a young girl. I said, no way, not dressed like that. Absolutely not. But we accept all of that. But now we have them there, COVID, and exposed to everything under the sun. And you're talking about them teachers being vaccinated in order to go back in the classroom to do their jobs. Given the fact that the Prime Minister himself, he declared that he was vaccinated 5 times. He still got COVID. We have a study from the CDC where a bunch of people, 469 of them, every one of them totally vaccinated, and 3/4 of them got COVID. 4 out of 5 of those people ended up in the hospital again. What precisely is the point of insisting, Mr. Prime Minister, that these people get vaccinated in order to be able to mind their children? Daniel, I know a young lady, a single parent young lady, 2 girls, one of them severely handicapped. She was showing up to work. They called her and asked her what she's doing on the compound. She was at the point one time of crying to go take the vaccine.
Wow.
And I said no. The risk is too great. And if you could still get jabbed 5 times and still get COVID, why are you insisting that the people go get the stuff against their conscience? Why? I'm appealing to the Prime Minister again. Sir, I was one of your biggest backers, but on this one, I am totally opposed to this thing. Please get the people them back to work and pay them for the time they were at home. Please, sir. I once said, if I want to support two fellas, I said I would support Ralph Gonsalves 100 times, and the other guy no time because of what I consider to be inhumanness. So what is Ralph Gonsalves doing now? Letting me down? To calling me a liar? I am begging him, please, sir. Because they have played that tape over and over again of me saying that while I was not even on his side.
Is that feedback?
Huh?
Oh, so we were getting a feedback. Go ahead.
Yes. So I'm asking him, please.
So there's a tape of you saying that is being circulated.
No, they
I
played
kind of want it to know.
Yeah, it used to be played over and over again. I'll see if I can find. And I'm begging him, please. I said, the paper said I will support if it comes to kindness, to caring about people. I would support him 100 times, and this other person no time. And now I have to be looking at this. It's wrong, Danny. And you're saying it, you have not this words about it. Give the people back their jobs. It's a human thing to do. If a team is not doing what they said it would do. The reason is that it would stop transmission. You could stop somebody from getting it. You can't even stop your own self from getting it again. So what is the point? Have a nice weekend.
All right, you as well. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thanks.
Lord have mercy.
I think the Prime Minister wanted to clear the air as well with regards to
We will get to it because that's
Okay.
what I was going to say.
Okay.
They getting the COVID, they get the vaccine,
Right.
So we're gonna get into the rest of those comments, but we're gonna take a commercial break, and it's gonna take us to our station ID. We're gonna take in a little bit of music and come right back after that. So stick around. It's Boom Chat Friday. Oh, and also we step into our courts hour after this, but it's gonna be a bit different this morning. All right, this is OMG in the morning, our Friday turn up edition.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered by a company owned by... Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs? At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
No matter.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the love. Easy wins with love. Easy wins.
Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash. Data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the love. Easy wins with love.
Low terms and conditions apply.
It's a different kind of juggle on Boom.
On a down grinding, first thing on a bowl like let me full of crocodile teeth. Everything get when I reach.
The war get ugly, so me them a clear like Bulby. Alliance not up, them a chunky punty. In the country.
We bringing the fire from sun up to sundown on a whole different level.
None of them not there on my level. Not even I know how I do it. I just do it like Jordan or you, we know Shaquille or Kobe, and no one can stop me.
Large up your crew, your street, your block.
Yeah, we living like the narco. Boom shot Friday. Real Melancho. Every hot girl I want it off flow. Boom shot Friday.
Boom 1069.
Boy, it means it's getting hard again. Oh, Jesus. All I hear is that. I made it. Jesus.
Moro, of the syrup so. I say Moro, of the syrup so. Hold on. This is hard. This is rough. This is tough. Oh. This is rough. This is tough. This is hard. As God. Everything got up. Sugar got up. Light got up. Chumming got up. Rum got up. Gas got up. Milk got up. Oh God. How we can do it in CS just eat bread and butter. 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 Moro on the syrup so. I say Moro on the syrup so. Hold on. This is hard. This is rough. This is tough. Oh. This is rough. This is tough. This is hard. As God. Everything got up. Wife got up. Papa's got up. Tax got up. KFC got up. Crime got up. Wave got up. Oh God. How we can do it in CS just eat bread and butter. 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 Eat bread and butter.
Boy, it means it's getting hard again. Oh, Jesus. All I hear is that. Jesus. Every time I get space to breathe, something is hard.
I know what get like a liver. Hold them harder. Hard. Yeah, walk up. Like sugar, let's say. Hey. Hey, I saw when I went bad girl, you know I damage waistline. Was when that chick and you know me back prime. Sweat man sweating, Papa can't roll me. Put me hands on she like a coconut tree. This girl talk to me, then she bend over. She friend look and see, and she run over. If they could damage me, I could have run two machines. But if you, I never think I stop. Take me stop. You feel like stop. Take me stop. Shut up this rock. Take me stop. Put that bump up on the ground, pandy. Press it down, pandy. Put your bump up on the ground, pandy. Press it down, pandy.
Yo, I say, hey, don't mention. Hey, got answer my question. Why you back in the people's street and you're not on the pedestal? Say I'm coming in your direction. Cause it means a distraction. Every time they jump off, every man I get an erection. But that bomb body, I met every man weak. But I never retreat. It's a bomb body, I met every man top. Every time you walk past, get a G and just a beat up.
You carry another bomb, girl. You manage another bomb, girl. Like you need to put that bomb, girl. They put that bomb up on the ground, pandy. Press it down, pandy. Put your bump up on the ground, pandy. Press it down, pandy.
Extra strong, I'm always up in your class, yeah. And we talking to people love to play bass, yeah. I like that people did not play the massas, yeah. I think we rum and I get them there. Strong rum and I camel there. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop it. A lot of them say they run the place. A lot of them is a coward now. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop it now. Come on, finish take over world. Call it me the young general. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop it now. Sing some for the carnival. Sing some for the party hall. Nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop it.
Jenna, 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 man. Jenna, 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 Jenna. I got the place governed. 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 Do what do? Do what do? I got the place governed. I got the place governed. Do what do? Do what do? I got the place governed. I got the place governed. Do what do? Do what do? Go lie down. They try tie down. They want to take my song. Boy, let me tell them come. Now you can have a tongue. I will defend my ground. Boy, tell them my body face. Now we don't stand. Tell them we don't get. Now we don't stand. Man, no, we don't stand. And every woman to a man, no, we don't stand. Boy, I got the place governed. I got the place governed. Do what you want. Do what you want. I got the place governed. I got the place governed. Do what you want. Do what you want. Hey, yo. Nice call. Yo, ready again now. It's a different thing. Mass up. Oi, oi, oi. Hey, yo. Nice call. Nice call. Nice call. Hey, yo. Nice call. Nice call. Nice call. Call the fire brigade. Tell them fire go blaze. Jumpy come on their grave. Tell them hell go raise. Commissioner been afraid. Send the place in a rage. Break down all of the stage. Make we get in a rage. Them people say we crazy. Tired and no lazy. Some man a fit shady. Them pretty man grimy. Anything we break down. Anything we tear down. If they try to stop we up in the stadium. People say that we shopping. We jumping up that we have no class. We don't have no class. People say we don't have no sense. We don't have no sense. But this is how we just play with mass. Hey, yo. Nice call. Nice call. Nice call. Hey, yo. Nice call. Nice call. Nice call. A junk, a junk, a junk, a drinking, a junk, Lord. A junk till I fall over. Till the party over. We don't drink soda, no. So we don't live in sober. I jump till I fall over. Till the party over. We don't drink soda. Tell me say again. I jump again. Too much liquor. Yeah, it's fun and fun. I jump again. Let's take the trouble over there waiting for the man. Me waistline stiff, I cannot jam. But as soon as the liquor touch me hand, I drink a bottle and a half and a fish jam. Over the liquor was in me head and I have no behavior. I have no behavior. I shove the behavior. Over the liquor was in me head and I have no behavior. I have no behavior. Jump and this fella. Whiskey and tequila. We should kill like water. All I got is fishy hard. You should be standing hard. I don't make me look this way. I don't know myself. I study people of business. I don't. Boom chat Friday. Boom chat Friday.
I don't know. I need to. No, you're playing it. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're playing it. You're playing. What are you doing? Go on, play it. Go on. You want to be let out? Go on.
Let me out. Just let me out. 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 We have assurance. Anytime we touch your foot, assurance. What you see is what you get. Assurance. Tell them to don't bother us. Assurance. This year we not get no check. My people get we go rip down this. flow and push on the flow. My people get we gon' mash up the flow and shut up the flow. Boom, Chat Friday. Send them boys to big up the tune them.
And we are in our final hour. This is the Quartz hour. Something echoing there, giving me a feedback, something. Make sure your volume's down. Yes. Thank you very much. We got to say shout out to Quartz for powering this final hour. What is that? Turn it down. We gotta say thank you so much to Quartz. Shout out to the Quartz family. Listen, you can purchase on credit today with Quartz Ready Finance for amazing coverage and payment protection. Only with Quartz Ready Finance, you can get credit at cash prices. Pay $0 down. No hassle, 24-hour approval, and set your own payment terms from 3 to 36 months. There is also payment protection coverage that protects you in the event that you lose your job. If you've been made redundant, get hospitalized, or experience a natural disaster like a fire, flood, or lose an item due to theft. Contact them today for more information on getting your peace of mind with Quartz Ready Finance at 456-1325. Quartz is bringing value home. And we are actually supposed to be having a call from Quartz to find out what's going down at Quartz today and what special things we can get from Quartz. So hopefully we are able to connect with them in the next minute or so. I believe it should be. In the meantime, let me get into some of your comments here. Let me see what's going on. Anything on Facebook there? A true man says, don't blame the PM. We need to blame ourselves.
Yeah, I saw that comment.
How can a whole nation allow one man to abuse them? And that's where hot. Someone else here on WhatsApp says, morning boom, the last time you had the vaccine discussion, I heard Dan saying that she's fully vaccinated and still caught COVID. I didn't say that I was fully vaccinated and still caught COVID. I said I am fully vaccinated, and when I had COVID, ... down the line with the story. Don't make it seem like I am one of those that thought by vaccinated I wouldn't get COVID. That's not what my understanding of being vaccinated meant. And then they went on to say, but yes, we know it's ain't no use from stopping the infection. Okay, good. But I will ask her a question. If she still didn't get vaccinated, if she don't know what would have come of she... What? Okay, we will come back to that. Good morning. You are live on 106.9.
Thank you for having me live. How are you?
All right. Can you do me a favor and call back, please? We're just trying to make way for Quartz. They're supposed to be calling for a promotional interview. So just give us 15 minutes, okay? Nah, we're going to hear you, man. We're going to hear you back. You go call back, man.
Call back.
Come on, Dave. You go call back. All right, so we'll wait on our call from Quartz. I really want to know if she's convinced with the vaccine that it's helping and preventing you from hospitalization. Like I said, I have a big question mark about the, but you're in the camera right now. You whole head in the camera, this right there.
Yeah.
Question mark over that vaccine. I can't say. I can't say if it helped, if it didn't help. But all I know is that I'm vaccinated. That's it. Not boosted, but I'm vaccinated. So we were going to clarify some of these statements while we're waiting on our call from Quartz.
Mm-hmm.
There were some statements that you said the Prime Minister made.
Yes, and he was sort of clarifying what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, and I'll take this.
Stick a pin. Let's see if we've got Quartz on the line. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Quartz Ready Cash. Good morning. Welcome to 106.9.
Quartz in the house.
Yes, Quartz in the house. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right. So, what is going down at Quartz Ready Cash? Let's get into it.
Right. So let's get this one. What's going down at Quartz Ready Cash, right? Well, we have the carnival season finished now. I'm going to come look down the money and, you know, if this is listening and you want to come check us out. Not sure, you know, to shame you or anything, but, you know, the magnitude of the situation, sometimes we want that little extra money to boost up, you know. So happen we pocket after the carnival season
and you know, or you want to be ahead when it comes to getting stuff for school supplies. The school starts in September. So if you just want to be ahead and just get the stuff now, then Coach Petty Cash is the place to be if you're looking to get a little extra something in the factory, right? So the way we operate is if you never credited anything from Coach before, some people come and ask, I can borrow anything since I never credited? And the answer to that is yes. Whether you credited or not in the past, you're eligible to apply for a loan with us here at Coach Petty Cash. And the way you go about doing it is very simple, I would say. That's what we are known for. The process is very quick and easy. It's like a 3-step thing, right? And you can get the money within the same day of applying for the loan, right?
Same day.
Same day. So you could come in like also it's what 8:18. You can come on also and by 12 o'clock you get the money. Provided you have all the documents and whatnot, then you'll be able to collect the money within the same day, right? So let's say you walk in and you never credited anything from Coach before. What you bring is, you bring 2 pieces of identification. So that's your national ID card, your passport, your driver's license. We accept police IDs as well. We accept farmers IDs as well. So bring in any two. You walk with a picture and a job letter from where you employed. That is provided you have an employer. We also do loans for people who self-employ or people who not really employed, but I'll talk about that later. Right, you walk in with your job letter and pay slip. If you don't receive pay slip, no problem, you just walk in with your job letter and you walk with some form of proof of address, right? So that would be like a utility bill, a recent utility bill, giving it in your name. If it's not in your name, then the person's name is on the bill would have to like write a letter stating that they gave you permission to use the bill, and we would have to see their ID, right? So back to the different, So back to the different means of income, right? So let's say you receiving money from overseas. Let's say your cousin or your auntie or whoever sends money from overseas through Western Union or MoneyGram. You bring in the last 4 to 6 months of those things, and then we come up with a husband. You don't have to be traditional, like you don't have to have an employer in order to get a loan with cash. Let's say you're self-employed also. You can bring in the last 4 to 6 bank transactions, these bank statements, to see and gauge like what the income is. You bring in that, and then you operate that as well, right? You also need to bring in, let's say, if your business is registered, you bring registration of a PPP and whatnot. Then you bring in the receipt of the last one that you have, and then you can operate that as well. So proof of identification, proof of address, and proof of income. Those are the 3 main documents that you need. And then some may ask, okay, is there anything specific that you need to do a loan for? Well, you can do one for anything that, if you want to pay bills, buy groceries, anything that you want it, of course, legal, then we can provide the money for that. Right? You don't need to bring in collateral, you don't need to bring in just the documentation to show exactly what you're going to use loan for. You can just come in and speak to us, and then we can get the process done in about 15 minutes.
Wow, easily and affordable.
Yeah. So I want to ask a question though, because I know there are people who actually take out loans during the carnival season. Yeah. So does that affect your ability to take a loan now if you already have an existing loan that you're paying for?
No.
Okay.
You're only allowed 2 loans at a time, right? So let's say someone has 2 loans currently. What sometimes is we give you a new loan, a bigger one, and then we will talk to you want to sell the existing account and then we the balance. It's still 2 loans, right? And then given that your income can cover the 2 loans, it's not a problem. You can come in again and then take it the next loan. Right?
Okay, that sounds good. So how much are we paying back? What are the interest rates like for these loans?
The interest rate depends on how long we take to pay back the loan, right? So it's 2.9% from one. So let's say you take out a loan for 24 months, right? And then you decide to clear it within 12. Let's say you come in for some money and then you're able to clear it within 12 months. You would end up getting a rebate. You won't end up paying full interest. You will get something off, given that you clear the loan before, right? So there's that option as well. And that's what people do. insurance process. But the 0.9% per month, so it depends on how long you take out the loan for. So if you take out $2,000 for 12 months, and 24 months, you'll be paying back the different amount.
Okay.
So it just depends. So we try to more for long, because some people can only pay a certain amount per month, so we can say, okay, we'll give you the amount for 24 months, and if you can end up paying it off with it before that, then that's fine as well. You can come and do that. But just to be safe, we give you the 24 months to make it easier on you to fund. But if you sit and then you want to pay it off before, then no problem, right?
Someone is asking if they have to have an existing account with Quartz.
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
You can be a new customer. New customer support. The thing with new customers, if you are a new customer, it will take a little longer to get approved because the existing customers, their loans take about 3 to 4 hours to get approved. If you are a new customer, it will take about 24 hours because we're just creating the account. So it will take a little longer for the customers to get their loan approved. And the maximum amount for new customers is $4,000. So that's the maximum you can borrow as a new customer.
Okay. So as a new customer, if I go to Quartz this morning and I take out something on credit, can I then come to you tomorrow for a loan and it be considered that I am an existing customer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is the case. Yes.
In terms of in terms of the warranty, they still have extended warranty for persons who want to purchase an additional time warranty.
Yes, please. Yeah, in terms of appliances, we can purchase additional warranty.
Okay.
All right. So tell us where Quartz Ready Cash is located and how we can reach you if we want to book appointments in advance. How do we do these things?
Right. So if you want to book appointments, well, we don't usually do appointments. It's a walk-in thing. But some people want to contact me beforehand because they're living in different areas and they can't get the chance to come into town. So they want to send me the documents beforehand so they can just come in, sign and get the stuff, right? So you can contact me at 493-7657. That's my personal work number, 493-7657. Right? You can ask for Amigo, that's my name. Right? And then you can go from there. Quartz itself, Quartz Ready Cash itself is located opposite the post office. So coming up from Nichols, it's right before you to Lady J. Right? Opposite the post office. We open from 8 to 4:30, Monday to Friday, and on Saturdays we open from 8 to 12, right? You can also reach Quartz itself at 456-1325, 456-1325. And also, if you want to apply online, you can do that as well at readyfinancecaribbean.com. Readyfinancecaribbean.com, that's the website. It's the same stuff. You just have to scan and upload the documents and you can apply online. But let me just repeat my number one time if you want to contact me. It's 493-7657. 493-7657.
All right. We want to say thank you so very much for bringing us that information this morning. I know some people need it right now.
For real, and big up the hardworking staff at Quartz.
Of course.
As the shady was bigging up Lisa. Lisa, big up yourself.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, we will. And that's where we end our call with Quartz Ready Cash. Make sure you check out Quartz Ready Cash today. I think that's a callback. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Make sure you check out Quartz Ready Cash today. Get them loans. I know it's September coming up, boy. Back to school. They gotta buy shoe, bag, books. Let me tell you, why in preschool they have a book list? I say to myself, no, I'm not ready for the stage yet. Book list.
Yeah.
What is happening, boy? What is happening? What is it? I'm telling you. So make sure you check out Quartz Ready Cash. And as he said, you can get your loan approved if you're an everything. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Check them out. So we are going to jump out for a commercial break. When we come back, don't worry, we're going to get back into the conversation right after this.
Game on all month long at Court. Stream your
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
Tonight, you can save big on favorite Ashley pieces. Get your rocker recliner you've always had an eye on. Enhance your bedroom. Expand your dining room. Get that living room combo for less than $3,000. Shop now with no cash and don't miss out on these awesome savings only at Courts. Offer available online and shopcourts.com and at your nearest Courts store. Conditions apply. Courts. Bringing value home.
Drink it up. Island Sips Plum-Rose water. We drinking. Taste the flavor today. Drinking Plum-Rose water from Island Sips. Caribbean fruit flavor. Island Sips. They mix the Plum-Rose with the water. Island Sips. Plum-Rose sparkling water. Grab a bottle now. Island Sips Plum-Rose sparkling water. Beyond water.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter. At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus, for supreme care and more.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
Them stop tell one fi give me the contact. Tell some boy don't try violate, man, me fly with them back. Sunny and rain day, more girl for me and DNA. Now, funny blood in me DNA. Bad man, always spray. I am way up. I like the 4th of July. From a pretty girl roll up, shooting me shot like Hawaii. One month a girl me up, yeah. Number don't lie, yeah. One month keep me young, yeah. Number don't lie, yeah. Anybody kill them stop, tell one fi give me the contact. Tell some boy don't try violate, man, if I read them back. Sunny and rain day, more girl for me and DNA. Now, funny blood in me DNA. Bad man, always spray. I am way up. I like the 4th of July. From a pretty girl roll up, shooting me shot like Hawaii. One month a girl me up, yeah. Number don't lie, yeah. One month keep me young, yeah. Number don't lie, yeah. One month I respect we are, yeah. Number don't lie. Tell us one give me funny first day. You know me don't lie. Surprise the place like the Raptors them. Have y'all a reminisce pan the them. Y'all a cuss with me one of me attacks them. And rolling up here the knockers them. Yeah, V16 in jeans, spaceship, back building there. Boy can't diss my team. Man a bad before me reach 16. Man a god inna the earth but anyway inna the world car. Who them a learner? Bad man. We with the burner. I am way up. I like the 4th of July. Come on, pretty girl roll up. Shooting me shot like Hawaii. One month a girl me out, yeah. Number don't lie, yeah. One month me out, yeah. Number don't lie. One month of respect we are, yeah. Number don't lie. Girl one give me 21st day. You know me don't lie.
Santana walk on a day we drive by. Man a day I go bye. Watch the man a choke like say them do skydive. Psycho. Me deal with me down and I talk long. Tell her you're the fire, then I call back. Fierce people, kill every south and man dying for them starting from my last one. 15 I back, blood for them. No sin a boy I rode off it. Chrome come out there like rainfall out my ends when. Ball boy holding at them. Roll out your bed.
Him not do no harm. Pussy to the yam, boy, product in a land. Around the clique, get me ignorant. See them who she a bad. Come in this one, try know them this all. Tall, no gain no response. Could be a big bang, a rise is zigzag. Chop them up, something like mix parts. Yeah, instant death, the psycho chick mad. When Santan step, no carry goods bag. Jump like bullfrog.
Well, one, no, me no see them, but I me them wish bad. But tell them keep calm, no want me get mad. Him friend me this arm, can't find him left hand. Kim sister, she said them no bad.
From me this play, could I never live long. Said everything I claim, me no really live long. 30 minutes, and the double ram. I said we a young play, keep calm, calm. From me this one, I know them this all. Tall, no gain no response. Could me a big band, a rise is zigzag. Chop them up, something like Nick Fox. Yeah, instant death, the psycho chick mad. When Santan step, no carry goods bag. No, jump like bullfrog.
You can't get another. Cause you get on the manners. No put your hand in the dark cause you get on the manners. You will get the money and respect for life. But first you have to respect my wife. But not another till you have manners.
Govy, you bright in respect what? From a take a girl manner, all respect stop out this. Keep your feet up, girl walk list. Not another broke, another girl. This fast, the camera come my drugs. You are your wife can. I'm on me, I look, I want to your hombre. I want a big fat ride about 6.5 mil. Boy, respect wife. Hey, Bill, better respect the facts. I'm just a go on chill. You want bet? Bet you some make your wife left. I bet you say right me a check.
You can't get another.
I don't need
you get on the manners.
No
put your hand in the dark cause you get on the manners. You will get my money and my respect for life. But first you have to respect my wife. But not another. Till you have manners.
Pull up in a Gucci fit, and man a spend no counterfeit. Money long like a airport strip. Can't even keep a count of it, yeah. So me pull up in the big BM, but 6 p.m. Can't see me roll with 60 men. Only pretty gal around me, 50 gem. Yeah, me skinny but me king tough, really friend, yeah. Me go rough but me make it out. 4-5, me never left it out. No liquor money couldn't stress me out. Nah, me woulda left it out. Can me walk out, big millions, big millions, big millions, big millions, big money. 10 million, no 50 grand, big millions, big millions, big money. Me want money, power money, power money. Everything serious, nothing can't funny. Can't see the money, time to it, time to it. So me want money, power money, power money.
Feel it. Caught up so much and they got in her feelings. She love me so much and they got in her feelings. Caught up so much and they got in her feelings. Ah, yeah.
She want rich. Young millionaire, 9-10 figure. Money fi enough like here, yeah. Yeah, you have to have the rich walk. Stop your crap chat, you have to make it talk. Me not rich yet, but what you want to laugh when the thing said. Them gal gon' get where the dog get. Me the gal a blow the thing I like trumpet. Wildlife fed. So catch a rich walk. When things start going for your rich talk. Yeah, me all about the bag, so a bag walk. Them slow like snail, them a crab walk. Yo, dog, me no start live no life yet. The dreams that me have, them priceless. Post anything my page down private. Me think loud coronation market. Yeah, but at the party and nippy, the laugh, that show them. Coconut rum, we a use chase any. Rags to riches, me want here play chippy. You know see me fluff it online, kitty.
Phone Chat Friday. Phone Chat Friday. Phone Chat Friday.
Yes, boy, Shady. You're feeling the vibes. You're ready for this weekend. How's your weekend looking, Shady? Looking like a booked and busy weekend, or was a chilling weekend?
I get a little thing, scrubs there. Yeah, Giselle motivate today and relaunching, and also
A
little thing, yeah.
A little
Well,
scrums, a
oh,
little
yeah,
scrums.
and
Boy, custom to some bigger money, yeah.
we did Giselle is good money.
Cheese.
Where's the scrums? Where's the scrums? You see?
The fish place out Calico.
Yeah. Why is it coming to me?
Social?
No. I saw them setting up a stage, and so yeah. Rainforest.
Yeah, they have the land.
You get through it, not the blood.
Come on, no man.
The rest of the weekend, I know you have your regular spot. You can't make that this weekend. Can't make that this weekend. Cool. Booked and busy. Booked and busy is my DJ. Just check him out. He also does Uber work. I want a 1% for this. The promos here this be doing, I want a 1%. We are doing our weekly wrap up, and this is our final hour. Well, our final half hour thereabouts. And we were discussing some of the the back and forth going on between the union,
and
the union head and the prime minister, and some of the things that was said. We were updating you on the recent Israel tit for tat type of
it's
thing.
a tit for tat. And the
You
prime,
say this, well, I say that.
Yeah, so
I never said this,
what
but
the
you
prime
could do that.
minister is saying is that he never said that he's rehiring the teachers. Okay, he said he's considering. Okay, he said he's considering rehiring unvaccinated teacher, and this is taken from Eyewitness News. So he said, I didn't say that the teachers are going to come back without taking the vaccine. I still urge the teachers to take the vaccine because it is the safest way to protect yourself and to protect other persons, he said on his party's radio station on Tuesday. He had a bit further. Didn't you just hear the clarity with which I spoke for persons to hear the use of the word may, the use of the word consideration? Upon advice, and person expressed their wish to be re-employed, the prime minister said. So he's basically saying that he said he may, or he's considering.
You come in tongue to tell us you come in tongue. You in tongue and you're telling us you come in tongue?
Yeah. And in terms of the teachers union president, what he's saying is that they're gonna take radical action if
I still would like to know what's radical.
I think it's protest. I think it's
But
protest.
it's not drastic or radical.
I think it's protest. And he's threatening that in the next 2 weeks, So
listen, I have always felt the same way that I felt about the unions. I still feel about it now. The unions are not strong. The unions, what is the membership like of these unions? And I mean unions across the board.
Yeah. And that's why we need the president of the teachers union. We got to get him on the program.
Yeah,
to
perhaps
to
maybe
answer
we
some
could
of
see.
those.
There's a weekend, so
Yeah.
maybe you could see if we can get him.
Yeah,
on.
we should.
On Monday. Now there's something else we were discussing this week.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you saw it with the ambulance situation.
Oh yeah.
So remember we heard
Mm-hmm.
a story from, it was Eyewitness, right? It was Kenton who broke that story, saying that there was a shooting incident and this person was at the Smart Hospital in Chateaubriand.
Yes.
And this person had to wait 5 hours before they could be transported to the Milton Keaton Memorial Hospital. And he said that he had a source that told him the reason for that was because it didn't have no gas in the ambulance. The ambulance didn't have no gas. It couldn't move, couldn't go nowhere.
But the PS is disputing that.
Right. There was a whole statement. Let me see if I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pull
And I
up the
think what
statement.
persons are asking, based on if the PS is saying that there were there were gas in the ambulance, why didn't it transport the victim. The person
Who's saying that? The PS?
Persons are asking that because remember you have two conflicting reports where the Prime Minister is saying that gas was in the vehicle and the PS is saying that no gas was available.
No, hold on. That's not what I'm gathering. Because from what I'm gathering is that the PS issued a statement, right, about that there's absolutely no truth to that at all. It was not the case. They had gas in there, but
Right,
then the PM, he's saying something totally different.
He's saying there was gas in the vehicle.
Hold on. Look,
Double check, double check.
let me go back to the story and we're gonna read what the PM say. We have to bring the right
Yeah, well, go
information. So let's see. Okay, so this is the statement the ministry released. It said the ministry would like to inform the general public that the reports as was circulated on social media that there was no gas for the ambulance to take a shooting victim from Chateaubelair Smart Hospital to Kingstown Hospital is far from the truth. So that's basically what it said. It was signed by the PS in the Ministry of Health, Mr. Cuthbert Knights. Okay, now let's go to what the Prime Minister says. So on the party's radio station, he says that a senior nurse in charge of the hospital had told him that the ambulance did not have enough gas to make the 23-mile trip to the capital. So that's what I'm saying. The PM said that a senior, according to this story, said that the senior nurse in charge of the hospital told him that the ambulance did not have enough gas. Did not have enough gas to make the 23-mile trip to the capital. So
Probably was reading something.
So
right?
what's going on here now? What's this? This ain't making no sense. This ain't making no sense. So Mr.
Okay, right.
Knights
Yes. Sorry,
or
my
the
bad.
PM.
Yes.
What to believe here? Is it this or is it that? What's
Right? Yes.
There's a
yes, I just
miscommunication going on here or something?
It seems like a miscommunication indeed. But
Because here is a quote from the PM. Last night, the nurse who was in charge, the senior nurse who was in charge of the Chateaubelair district, told me something which upsets me very much. The ambulance in Chateaubelair had to come to town with a patient. Naturally, if it is a full tank, you come to town and it goes back to Chateaubelair. It has fuel problems when it reaches back because it is 22 miles each way. That's 44 miles. Can it make another trip to come to town?
Okay. This is what I want to say, right? Daniel. Let me just. The ministry would like to inform the general public that the report, as was circulated on social media.
Right, that's what we read. That's the first thing we read.
Okay, but
right.
The statement said that based on preliminary investigation conducted by the ministry, it is confirmed that the ambulance in Christian had sufficient gasoline.
Right.
You see, to transport the patient
Right.
to the hospital.
Right. That is what the statement issued by the PS.
This is what I'm
said.
saying.
Not the PM. You said the PM.
PS. Sorry.
Right.
PS
right.
said there
So
was
PS will
sufficient.
say that's what I'm saying.
Right.
The PS says
Yes.
sufficient, but the PM
Yes.
say
Yes.
a senior nurse told him
Yes.
it did not have enough gas.
And persons are asking, right, the PS, if they had sufficient gas, why wasn't the person transported to the hospital?
The PS buddy, it ain't sounding like you told us. You know, the investigation that took place there, question mark PS, what's
Exactly.
happening there? Because the Prime Minister got some other information there. The Prime Minister made some other statements, right? He says that he said, and he's explaining the process, and he tells me he doesn't know. This is referring to the PS, which boy, if I was a PS and I
Yes.
read this, boy, I listen to him,
Yes.
Prime Minister again, I like that, boy. I'll just,
Yes.
I don't know. I need a break or something. I need a vacation after that.
Yes.
He says, and he's explaining the process, and he tells me he doesn't understand how this thing would happen. So then you know it happened if you're saying you don't understand how it would happen.
And this is the Prime Minister, right?
Right.
Quoting. Okay. Yes.
Right.
Just to clarify.
He's saying that the PS is saying he don't know how this would happen. the individual or individuals who are responsible for addressing this question fell down on their responsibilities or the process which you have is absurd, cumbersome, and not in tune with common sense.
Exactly. So in a situation like that, shouldn't somebody be held responsible? Shouldn't there be some? This is what I don't understand a lot of the times. When you have these things, these mishap and these unfortunate things taking place, are there no repercussion for anyone?
Well, the investigation is ongoing.
Until when?
Yeah.
Until we
Christmas.
So maybe we need to demand a time frame.
I can't. No, not gonna happen. That not gonna happen. You know, my biggest thing in this situation is the system that they have in place. So you mean to tell me all from wherever parts of the country, you must go by Bragster to fill up? There's nothing in place at the gas stations around the island to allow for them to fill up at their gas stations. Come on, that's crazy. Good morning, you're live on 1069.
Good morning, Israel.
Morning.
And good morning to the new person there.
Fernando.
Fernando.
Yes. Your name is always.
Illudio.
Yeah. Shady there too?
Shady.
Yeah, man, I did. Honest like that.
Good day. You know, the scripture said, let God be true and all man a liar. Do you know it have some children to speak truth, but the parents just tell lies? And sometimes a parent just tell truth and the children just tell lies?
Yeah. Yes.
But let me just give you a little thing. I used to be the chairman of the public assistance board for 7 close to 8 years there now. Okay? And in every constituency it have one person. And a certain amount of money used to be there for that person with the endorsement of the minister of that constituency. And do you know sometimes that money spent without the knowledge of the person who is in charge of the constituency, the worker of the constituency. And when people come to them and they say, well, no, I can't help because no money ain't there for me to give you a 5 sack of cement or a 6 sheet of galvanized. And they were, but how you say none of them when I went to my minister and he don't spend it, you know? How you telling me now, no, when my minister send me to you? So there are times when politicians use those underworkers to be there punching the people's punching bag. I wonder if you're getting me clear.
Yes, we're hearing you very clear.
You understand?
Yes.
So there are sometimes if you're a politician and I am under you and things go wrong, when instead of you accept the blame, you want me to take the punch.
But in this situation, how could the prime minister be responsible?
I don't say that he's responsible.
Okay.
Don't misunderstand me. I'm saying that he said somebody informed he. Isn't that? He said that some nurse informed him.
Yeah.
Okay? And if it was not true, you know, most people will believe him because he is the prime minister than the one who honestly could be truthful and say there were no gas.
Right, because politics comes in as well.
You understand? In other words, I rather believe daddy than children. But thank God, the eyes of the Lord is in every place, beholding the evil and the good. And some things in which we might think is cover up. And there is coming
when everything shall be exposed. In closing, in Matthew chapter 28, they crucify, in chapter 7, they crucify the way, the truth, and the life. They thought they got rid of the way, the truth, and the life, and they bury him in a tomb. But 3 days after, he bust out of where they had him sealed up. Truth will always come out, regardless of how you hide it. Unfortunately, some people does expose the truth when some people they when they die in bed. They just call them, they call this. Wait until a few hours before they're dead to tell you when you know what I've been saying, I've been through, you know. Cover yourself in lifetime. But at death, you are released. May God help St. Vincent the Grenadines that we will come to a place where we will walk in the truthful path. Because God requires truth from the inward part, and we must always speak truth to our neighbors.
Thank you.
Ms. Vera, have a good evening.
All right, you as
Thank
well.
you, Carla, for your contribution.
Shady and
Fernando.
Fernando, I have to try.
You gotta write it down so you can remember.
No, remember me can't see a bit of walk.
He don't know that.
I didn't know that. All right, man.
All right, have a good weekend.
Hey.
And all who are there, I still want to say Jesus Christ is coming sooner. And would unto any man or woman, don't care how you're rich or how poor you are, if Jesus should come and meet any of us and prepare, you know. So in all your endeavors, I want to let you all know that the day Jesus Christ is coming and nobody can stop it from coming. All belongs to him.
Thank you,
Man
man.
could put you out of their yard,
Yes.
but when Jesus coming, nobody could put him out.
All right, Carla, thank you very much.
All right, have a good weekend, Slider. Blessings.
Daniela, so some people tuning in on the live. Big up Ken Lee, Bart is in the house. I see my partner Naba and all the others were tuning in. Marsha is tuning in from Maryland.
Mhm. All right, so we got to jump out. We have a commercial break. Let me see if this is a call back. Good morning, Alive on 106.9. Morning.
Two things is clear from this health situation. There's a lie and there's a liar.
Carla, you come to the conclusion.
But we need to really understand, we need to know where the lie, who is the liar and where the lie is.
What do you think? Wait, well, what do you think? You drop a talk. What do you think?
I think there's a lie and there's a liar.
Who is who?
Yeah, you going to specify or?
Let's see you think is
Well,
lying.
some people may lie about certain things.
Have a good
Carla.
weekend. Have a good
Have a good weekend,
What's
man.
a drop mic moment, boy. All right, listen, we're going to jump out for a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to wrap things up. We got to say once again, shout out to Courts. This our final hour is powered.
And shout out to the folks at Flow as well. Danny.
All right.
Yeah.
Get your game on all month long at Court. Stream your favorite game or movies on a new tablet. Relax on a
Family
new...
fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
And they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, set it up on the line. Easy wins with Flow.
Get
Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up on the love. Easy wins with Flow.
No terms and conditions apply.
When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrocent General Insurance Company. Call us today at 784-456-1821 or email us at metrocent@fintosurf.com.
No matter where we come. At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus for supreme care and more.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrocent General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrocent General Insurance Company.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
You can do it yourself. District Stairs is offering free shipping for the months of July and August. District Stairs. Find us on Instagram, Facebook at districtstairs.com or WhatsApp 289-2007-649.
Hey, where you going? Boy, local couriers go buy some those. You know you could buy them on the computer. Computer? You mean online? Man, yeah. You could buy all your building material from Careers Panline now. Yep, that's correct. Shop now for doors, windows, lumber, cement, steel, paint, and so much more. Online at careersbuilding.vc. Again, that's careersbuilding.vc. From the comfort of your home or office, you can purchase a brand new light and fixture and have it delivered to you or pick up from one of our locations closest to you. Careers Building Supplies, building together. For more information, send us a WhatsApp at 434-1224 or visit our website at careersbuilding.vc. Careers, Hazel's terms and conditions apply.
Boom Chat Friday. Send them voice note. We gonna play the tune them.
In the water, 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 in the water. Now knock, 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 knock. No wet, wet don't Charlie wet, wet don't Charlie wet, wet don't Charlie wet, wet don't Charlie. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. In the water, 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 in the water. Fellas come and do a set and find a hose. Fellas come and do a set and find a hose. Now turn them on. Turn all the hose them on. Turn all the hose. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. In the water,
and this is where we wrap things up this morning. We want to say thank you so much for joining us. We had a great morning with you. Hope you had a great time with us as well. And we want to wish you a great weekend. Make sure you have some fun. Try to be safe as well. What is the weekend plans for you fellas? Well, you know you're making money. Apart from making money, what other plans you got?
Just relax.
All right. Fernando?
Yeah, well, I have a football team playing in a competition
Oh,
in
nice.
Golan today, and Pitio Chateau area, so I have to take them there. Probably go fishing with my daughter tomorrow and so
Oh.
Fishing may be
I
nice.
like, yeah. And just go somewhere, enjoy myself and relax, you know what I mean?
I like that. I like that.
That's my
I
style.
like that. I also want to say shout out to my DJ. He actually brought wine this morning.
Yeah.
He brought wine. What is that?
Oh my
Big up to my DJ, man. I love the vibes.
Yeah.
Loving the vibes.
For real. Daniel, I didn't know if you would have mentioned, because we were speaking about the double murder last night.
Mhm.
I didn't know if you would have mentioned the victim's name.
Yes, we did.
Oh, you did mention
Yes,
the
we
victim's
did.
name.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
So
did.
my condolences going out to the family. I was told that one of my friend there who works at Best in Fashion Store, Tasca, she would have lost her brother in one of the in the incident. So one of them,
Sorry to hear.
yes, quite unfortunate.
Sending them love, sending them
Yes,
all the love
sending
in the
them
world.
love, yes, most
We gotta find different ways to resolve whatever conflict we have. But we do have the fellas outside. They're coming up next. It's Hyperactive.
Yeah.
Yes, so they're already in the building. They're gonna be taking care of you from here on out. Continue to lock it down with 1069. We hope you have a great weekend and look forward to seeing you on Monday morning, God's willing.
Yes, everybody, take care.
I'm living proof aliens exist. You see? In the people wet fed, they don't know that is a movie. All the girl them wet down like the energy koozie. My water gun is a Uzi, wet the front, the back and the booby. Bad and bougie, black and coolie, winding up they know we unruly. Spaceship land don't know where I reach. All the girl them wet, wavy like on a beach. They whining on me, I jamming on them, they wet in the crease. Alien in the building and I know what they need. Running there with a water gun and sprit. Get them lubricated. Carnival again now, we could stop it from going crazy. I'm living proof aliens exist. You see?